I'm here to talk to you about people who feel fatigued after a somatic healing treatment, an energy healing treatment, access bars treatment, or a Reiki treatment. So sometimes we don't actually realize how much stress our body is under. And when we receive a healing, when we're shifting and changing energy, when we're lifting your frequency and your vibration through a hands-on therapy session, we're actually pulling out dense, heavy energy out of your body. We're also slowing down the brain waves. We're starting to regulate your nervous system. So your high cortisol that you're used to functioning under, that cortisol stress hormone that gets produced, the adrenal glands that produce adrenaline to keep us going in high stress situations, that starts to dissipate, that starts to wear off during the treatment session. We're relaxing your brain waves, we're bringing you down into a theta state of relaxation, and the body actually gets to let go. And so afterwards, some people feel extremely heavy, they feel extremely exhausted, and they go home and sometimes need to sleep. So that is the best thing to do after a healing treatment. Be gentle with yourself, have something nourishing to eat, make sure you sip water, and then have a rest if your body is asking for a rest. Now, extreme cases where people have been working through a lot of emotional baggage, I have had a client go home and have the flu for 3 days. So that's a physical detox that his body went through, letting go of physical toxins that were in his body after the somatic healing treatment. After the 3 days and treating himself to lie down, rest, give his body what it was asking for, which was rest, good nutrition, fluids, he actually felt a lot lighter, a lot better afterwards. And another extreme case that I've had of a client going home and vomiting, dry reaching during the treatment and vomiting, because in the treatment we came in touch with the level of fear she was holding in her body since childhood. That level of fear was eating into her life, and for months and months and months and months she had been waking with a headache. And she didn't realize how much stress that fear was putting on her body. During the treatment, she started to dry reach. There were lots of tears when she realized that this fear was coming up, and she actually felt it for the first time. She went home and vomited several times, and the next morning she woke with no headache. Her sinuses were clear, she could breathe again, and that's the power of somatic healing. That's how much we can shift and change the body's frequency. That's how much we can lift these emotions, these feelings, these thoughts, these belief systems that are suppressed and buried. We bring them into the present moment, and then the body can eliminate them in whatever way it chooses. On the other side of things, I've also had clients be so energized from a treatment. They've gone home and they've cleaned their whole house, done a declutter, sorted out their pantry, done the washing, put the washing up, done the ironing. So there are extreme outcomes in situations after somatic healing. Everyone's different, everyone's unique, everyone experiences it differently. Generally speaking, most people feel relaxed during the treatment. Some drift in and out, some see colors, some see visions, some leave their body and have an out-of-body experience. Some just lose time and just seem to just tune out and then come back. Is it over already? Is what they ask. So you can see how unique it could be for you when you try it, and that there's no reason to panic or worry if something happens after the treatment. It's all coming up for healing. Emotions are energy in motion. Now, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It simply changes form. So in a somatic healing treatment, we are laying our hands on you and we are asking the trapped energy in your body to start to flow and to start to change form. And sometimes it'll be in a physical detox, like the ones I've shared with you, and sometimes it will be in an emotional detox. I've also had people go home and sleep for 3 days. I've also had people cry, have a big cathartic sob, and then afterwards feel amazing, very light after a treatment. So it's different for everyone. Some people simply feel relaxed and energized, as I've shared. And so each person is unique. We cannot predict what's going to happen for you. This video is more about reassuring you of the things that can happen, might happen, and how to deal with them. So always rest is good after energy healing treatment. People misjudge how powerful somatic healing actually is, and it's always good to rest the body afterwards. It's always good to have fluids. 2% dehydration causes brain fog, headaches, and we really don't drink enough water. So sipping water after a treatment is very beneficial. Grounding, going to the beach, going to a forest, going to a lake, sitting under a tree is all very good for us. It will help us ground. It will restore our energetic balance, our negative electrons. Trees give us negative electrons, and the sea, any moving water, rivers, streams give us electrons as well, top up our internal battery. So these are just some hints on how to look after yourself after an energy healing treatment. I hope it's helped you, and I hope it's helped you understand the power of somatic healing. Thanks, I'm Beck from Beck D Transformation, and I'll see you another time. Pop your comments in below if you have any questions, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.